What is up, Burn Nation? Welcome back to the Burn Boot Camp podcast. I am excited to be talking about strength training today. So, women and strength training. And I know there's a lot of fear out there, a lot of myths out there. And so I'm just going to break down why I think it's important, why Burn Boot Camp thinks it's important to strength train, to maintain a healthy weight, to reach your goals, and to live a healthy and long life. So, let's just break it down first and talk about what is strength training, okay? So strength training is weightlifting or some sort of exercise that is aiming to improve that muscular fitness, right? So it's not your cardio where you're just running, okay, or even yoga, for example. It's not something where you're just using your body weight. You are using an external load to challenge those muscles, okay? So whether that be a machine at the gym, whether that be free weights, whether that be even a resistance band, right? Because you're increasing your load and you're challenging those muscles in new ways. So that is what strength training is, okay? And so if you think about Burn Boot Camp, we do 3 strength days and we do 3 cardio days, okay? That's kind of how we program our protocol. And so on those strength days, you're focusing more on different body splits. We're not overtraining anything too much, and we're breaking that up in between some metabolic conditioning or athletic conditioning or core conditioning or some sort of conditioning where it's more focused on that calorie burn and that endurance versus that strength training, okay? So I want to break down the stigma. Like I mentioned in the intro here, a lot of women are afraid of strength training, okay? They think that lifting heavy weights are what's going to make them bulky and too muscular and all the other things, right? And so I'm going to break that stigma right now, okay? And I love that we are shifting a culture where strong is sexy and you don't need to like lose a bunch of weight and be thin and like not feel like you can have those muscles. I do feel like we are breaking the stigma in our diet culture and in the fitness industry of, hey, no, strong is really, really sexy and strong is healthy, okay? Strong is healthy. And so the days of just running cardio and getting as lean as you can and getting as skinny as you can, I believe are getting further and further away from us. But I do see, a rise in women hitting the weights, but I want to really talk about hitting the right weights and challenging your body enough, right? Because it's one thing to just pick up weights, but what we do at Burn Boot Camp is really challenge you to fail, okay? Failure, hypertrophy. And so strength training can only be so beneficial if you are challenging those muscles in the right way, okay? So it's one step to just pick up the weights, but it's another step to now go and do exercises that are going to max you out, right? That are going to help you get to that hypertrophy, break down that muscle tissue to repair it and to rebuild it and to grow that muscle and help you, create more of a metabolic, quicker metabolism, better calorie burns throughout the entire day and not just when you're working out, okay? But it all starts with how you are challenging yourself. So let's talk about a couple benefits of strength training, okay? I talk about how not only is it good for the metabolism and for you to burn more calories at rest, right, your BMR, but there's other benefits of health training, of strength training. So strength training is an effective way to build muscle and overall strength, which can improve physical performance and enhance your daily activities. So if you are a woman or even a mom listening to this, let's be honest, you are doing some strength training every single day by probably carrying all of your kids or carrying your kids' stuff. And so, I kind of joke about that because you need to lift heavier than your normal every day to build that strength. But let's be honest, the stronger you are, the more you can do some of those daily activities, right? You can carry the groceries in one trip. You can carry 2 kids on your hips and walk upstairs without getting out of breath. You can go run around and do things with your kids that make you feel better. So strength training is a great way to just get in shape to be able to do your daily activities. Number 2 is increased bone density. Okay, so strength training has been shown to increase bone density, which is especially important in women as they age. Okay, as women, we are at greater risk of osteoporosis. So you want to make sure that you are creating a strong bone density, and doing that through strength training is just one way. The next benefit of strength training is it reduces the risk of chronic disease. Okay, so strength training has been linked to a reduced risk of chronic disease such as type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and then some forms of cancer. Okay, so that's a benefit. Better metabolic health. Okay, I talked about this a minute ago. Strength training can improve your metabolic health by increasing the muscle mass and reducing body fat. So again, when you are building muscle, okay, you say that you want to lose weight. That's one of the best ways to lose weight, okay, because you're increasing your muscle mass, you are reducing your body fat, you're making your body a fat burning machine essentially, okay? And now don't look at the scale, because as you increase muscle mass, that is going to weigh more than fat. Okay, and so you're going to lose body fat, you're going to gain muscle mass, okay? It's going to change the way that you look, and it's also going to change your metabolic health. Next benefit is enhanced mental health. So strength training has been shown to reduce symptoms of depression, anxiety, it improves self-esteem, and it enhances your overall well-being. I'm not kidding you guys right now. I am recording this podcast after a tough leg day. Okay, it was our last week of Flexor Fitness. I went super heavy, and I actually didn't hit my leg day last week because I was traveling back home for my grandfather's funeral. And oh my goodness, like, not only do I feel really, really sore today, but I feel good, right? I feel like I have, really worked hard and pushed my body, pushed my muscles, pushed myself, which is just, it's good self-esteem to know that I am working hard, and that what I did yesterday, even though it sucked in the moment, I'm feeling that muscle, soreness today, which means I was doing it right, okay? I was picking the right weights, and it feels a sense of accomplishment for me. Next one is increased energy and stamina. So regular strength training can increase energy levels and improve overall endurance, which can make daily activities better. I talked about that here a minute ago, right? Whether that's, playing with your kids or playing with your dog, it's just increased stamina, energy to do your daily activities and do them well. Improved posture and balance. Strength training can help improve posture and balance, which can reduce the risk of falls and improve overall mobility. So think about, women, as we are aging, we want to make sure that, we are staying very stable, very strong. You're not falling, you're not at a risk of falling and hurting yourself, breaking a hip, right? Having that strong bone density, but also just having good stability and mobility so, you can continue to live a healthy life. And then last one, better body composition. So strength training can improve body composition by increasing muscle mass, okay, decreasing body fat. So I just wanted to make sure I reiterated that the more muscle you are building, it's not about looking super hulky and super strong and just super, I guess manly is the word that I think most people are afraid of if they are lifting too heavy. But the more, like I said, the more muscle you are building, the more your metabolism is working. It's lowering that body fat. It's changing the way that your arms may look to tone, or your butt, or your legs, or your stomach. So that body composition is what you need to be focused on, and you're going to see that through numbers in testing your body fat. Okay, whether that's something you have access to or not, just do not always use the scale as that mechanism of success. Okay, so I would recommend measuring yourself, measuring your legs, your stomach, your arms. If this is something that you are trying to change your body composition, the scale is like almost the worst one, because you increase that muscle mass, you lose that body fat. Almost feels like your scale is you're plateauing, or even going up a little bit. And what's really happening, if you're doing everything right, is your body composition is changing. So those are just some truths to strength training that I wanted to go over. So hopefully that helped for you guys. I want to encourage you to pick up those heavy weights, okay? Think about all the benefits as you attack your next workout, and maybe, you get yourself into a class or a camp that incorporates strength training, whether that's Burn Boot Camp or something else, okay? I'm here to help you to live a healthier life, to empower you with knowledge to make decisions that can help you reach your goals. And so I encourage you today to really focus on strength training in your workout routine, but also making sure that you are challenging yourself, okay? Challenging yourself. So just a good rule of thumb here is, if you're doing an exercise and you're doing, 30 to, let's say 30 to 40 reps in, 90 seconds, your weights are too low, okay? So pick up some heavier weights. Make sure that you are failing out, okay? Failing out, a sign of failure is oh my God, I got to drop these weights. I cannot do one more rep. I can't even complete the rep because my muscles are complete toast. So that is something that you want to reach for as you are incorporating hypertrophy into your workout. So thank you guys for listening. As always, please subscribe to our channel on YouTube, on Apple, on anywhere you're listening to this today. Make sure you subscribe so you never miss an episode. And go get after it in the gym. Have a good day. 2 claps on 2. 1, 2.